Hey guys, I wanted to send you a communication trying to figure out how to keep us all on the same page. So this will be a short communication. We're going to be reviewing where we are in the process based on this little document that I passed out a couple weeks ago. Where are we? We're continuing to pray. Please pray for clarity and for the communication process as we start to communicate together and with the church. We looked at the pieces last Friday. Thanks again for all that were there. And in that process, we agreed that we could stand on our mission, vision, values, and objectives, but we need to condense it and clarify it. So Hans will lead a clarity team, to do this. So he's on that. Thank you, Hans. Where are we? When we look at a picture, while we didn't leave with a fully painted picture, I left our time with a clear picture that I'm painting now and seeking for elder approval. A couple of other pictures that we're also taking. Betty Jean is going to be working with the SWOT analysis that all of you contributed to, and she's going to reduce that into something manageable and editing the repeats and the themes, and that'll help us give us a picture of how our leaders and team perceive our reality and what we'll be standing on. Pretty excited about the focus groups that Wade will be doing to help us understand where our church is and where the gap is between where we hope to go and where we are. He's going to be doing 3 to 4 groups from each location. We met with him yesterday, and so that's going to unfold throughout October and really be helpful to see that. In terms of priority, once our elders give the green light on kind of the little picture I painted for them, we're going to work on adding some general and prioritized strategies, not super detailed, but bring that back to them for their, go for it. And at that point, we're going to really add some detail so that we can present that with some clarity and weigh what it's going to affect, how it's going to affect our church, and how it's going to affect, and how it's going to affect our staff and our resources. Also on that original sheet are some teams, and we're going to start building those now to kind of fill in for the next few months of October, November, and December. And everybody's going to be getting a job description of those. But here's the teams that were listed on that front page. Clarity and communication were separated. Hans will be leading the clarity team. Chris is going to be leading our facilities team. I'm going to ask Ed when he gets back to lead our prayer team, since that's something he already does. Betty Jean will lead our communication team. That'll work with communicating internally with the various teams and externally with the congregation. A research team is to be announced, but that's to give us a real indication of the population that we live in and the population we want to reach. Mobilization team, Bruce is going to be leading to kind of continue the thought process of how to equip and release people into ministry. And then the strategic leadership team I'll lead, which will include all those leaders, maybe plus a couple. Each team leader will get a job description and task, except for the clarity team, which Hans has already done. So that's where we are today. I'll do this again, and maybe it'll help us stay on the same page. Thanks.